How y'all doing today, man? First off, man, I'm gonna talk a little bit about love, man. I know who has ever been in love out there. Pretty sure there's a couple of y'all listening in or watching. But yeah, man. I mean, is that really real? You know, is that a relevant thing we could say that exists? You know, and a lot of folks have said I've been in love at first sight and stuff like that, and so on and so forth. And you know what, man? It's pretty funny because between men and women, love is looked at as differently. You know, for a lot of men, it's that attraction. You know, and women, it's got something else. You know, but let's go into the men. You know, a lot of guys that I've talked to, man, that a lot of friends I've known, they've been like, you know, they'll be like, you know what, I don't want to get married, man. I don't want to be a serious nothing. And then out of the blue, they'll be like, man, I just, you know what, last night, man, I was at the club and I ran into this girl and, man, I just fell in love with her. You know, I really, I love her, man. I know it's like love first sight. You know, I'm really in love with her. You know, don't know anything about her, don't know her name, don't know much about her at all. Don't even really probably even know where she lives. But just that initial sight, they'll say that they're in love with this person, this woman. And I think that's just kind of crazy, man. And given, yes, is there that initial attraction? Yeah. But in that case, man, I'd have been in love with probably 50,000 women. I mean, where does it, you know, where's the line drawn on that, you know? And is love the real way? And you know what? Let's back up, man. Let's go into what draws women in, man. Like, oh my God, you know, I saw this guy, man, and I met him at the drugstore, and he had a nice suit on with some good clothes, and you know, it looked like I saw from his keychain like he drove a nice car, and you know, I think that I could really see a future together with him, you know, I could really see a future together with him. Okay, I just have to make him mine. Okay, you know, I can just really see our future together. And you know, man, I think the funny thing about it is women look at it as they want to see a future and a continued relationship. Men look at it as, oh, I love her. I've seen her, man. She just looks so attractive. She's hot, man. I really got to be with her. You know what I'm saying? She's the one. You know, and that's how men look at it. Men look at it more as attraction. Women look at it as, you know, a future and something stable and something I could be with, you know. And which is, it's just funny how the different things work, you know. But, I mean, that's how love's supposed to be. And then again, I mean, what is love? Is love an actual, like, emotion? Or is it just something that, you know, biologically we are drawn to, you know? Is it just pheromones, you know? I mean, I mean, that's something to think about. But, you know, it's pretty funny as far as that, you know? Because is love an actual thing, you know? And I think it's something to think about. All right, man. How many of y'all been through these drive-thrus recently, man? How many of y'all been through? For instance, let's go to McDonald's drive-thru. Have y'all noticed how things have changed? For instance, man, when I rolled through the drive-thru, man, it used to be, hey, welcome, thank you to McDonald's. How may I help you? Now it's roll up, waiting and waiting and waiting, crickets, nothing. You know, and you end up telling them, hey, thank you for choosing Mike. How may I help you? Thank you for choosing my car. How may I help you? You know, you're welcoming them. You know, and then they tell you, are you ready? What do you mean, am I ready? Are you ready? I've been up here waiting here for 5-10 minutes. You know, and it's just crazy how those things have changed there. You know, and then you pull up, and what are they doing at McDonald's? They're sitting there talking to each other, man. You know, I give them my card for the payment, man. They close the window on me, and continuously swiping the card. You know, and come back and tell me after you're talking to a girlfriend, you know, with the window closed, where like I can't freaking read lips, but saying like, you know, oh, it won't work. What do you mean it won't work? I was just in another restaurant. It worked fine. Then after a couple swiping, it works. And I'm so sorry. Oh, I know. I really know. All right, man. That's my time. I appreciate y'all for listening. Go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Have a good day.